Welcome to today's video. From time to time, everybody experiences quite weird things, such as hiccups, wrinkly fingers or tight stomach accompanied with having trouble talking or sweating a lot when in stressful situations. In today's video, we are going to try to explain a few of these bodily processes and secrets, and therefore you might learn something new about yourself. 5th place. Smart stomach. A lot of ancient civilizations considered the gut, more specifically the stomach, to be the seat of emotions, as well as good or bad mood. We can observe that too, for example when we have a tight stomach in stressful situations or when we feel good after eating. Recent studies confirm this fact, plus they show that to a large extent, our gut is an autonomous center with an unusually strong concentration of nerve cells that not only control the complicated digestion processes, but also our mental state because of numerous psychoactive substances found there. Therefore, don't provoke your stomach very much next time, because it could cause you trouble. 4th place, hiccups. Breathing is kind of a cooperation of the lungs and the diaphragm. The latter is a muscle that helps to draw air in the lungs and release it. However, if we eat or drink too quickly, this membrane might get irritated and because of that, air gets stuck in the throat, resulting in hiccups. Then the diaphragm suddenly and spontaneously contracts because of its nerve's irritation. When this air goes through the larynx, the laryngeal flap closes. Therefore, the accumulated air has to go out in a different way, through the vocal cords, which is expressed by the typical sound of hiccups. 3rd place, goosebumps. Erect hair and goosebumps occur in the lives of every one of us. Most often in the situations when we feel fear or cold, and sometimes in case we hear some touching music, see a touching movie or hear an unpleasant noise. Piloerection, which is a proper term for this phenomenon, is a physiological reaction of the body when hair erects because of pilomotor muscles, usually caused by external stimuli like the mentioned coldness or a strong surge of emotion. Thanks to hair erection, a greater isolation layer is created and the body can combat coldness better. Piloerection is also common in the animal world, especially when animals feel threatened. Their erect fur makes them look bigger, which makes it easier for them to intimidate their enemy. 2nd place, wrinkly fingers. Everybody knows this phenomenon. When we bathe or have our hands soaked for a long period, our fingers become wrinkly. People used to think that the fingers get wrinkly because water penetrates the top layer of the skin and that makes the skin swell. However, the fingers of people with damaged nerves in this area won't get wrinkly, which suggests that the nervous system plays its part here as well, as studies showed. Wrinkly fingers are the resulting phenomenon of our skin surface swelling and simultaneous narrowing of the blood vessels under our skin. Researchers claim that wrinkling of the fingers has an evolutionary function. With them, people could better manipulate with tools in wet conditions. Among the wrinkles, canals that take water away emerge. It works on a similar principle as tire profiles. The better and quicker you can take away the water out of the surfaces, the better the adhesiveness. 1st place, crying. Crying is a common part of our emotional life, and humans are probably the only beings that can cry out of an emotional reason. Our tears are the product of the lacrimal glands, and there are different kinds of tears depending on what makes us cry, whether it is a sad movie or an eye irritation. Tears moisturize our cornea, optically balance out its unevenness, protect the eye against infection and allow for easy sliding of the eyelids. However, as we have mentioned in the beginning, one feature is limited to humans only. It is related to crying, emotional tearing. Crying while watching a sad movie, when under a stressful situation or when we're physically aching helps us to release dangerous and excessive substances out of the body. This kind of tears then contain endorphins that soothe pain and stress hormones, so the purpose of the crying is calming down the individual. Therefore, we feel relief after a crying session. Crying also arouses compassion in those around us, so it also has a signaling function. Thank you for staying until the end. If you liked this video and you learned something new, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, so you don't miss any new content. Goodbye for today, and I will be looking forward to seeing you next time.